After some great preparation in Eindhoven, it was time to get serious. At Bochum Regionals. This would be my first regional tournament in years, and I was especially looking forward to attending it with the many friends I had made playing Pokemon online and at local tournaments. As I've shown in my previous video, our local VGC community has grown significantly. We were ready to be a threat at bigger events. But before we could start, we first had to travel. To Germany. Using a car that works. So we're already off to a great start because the car doesn't start. And we basically have to jump start it using this battery over here and this starting pack. So that's gonna be very interesting. I managed to actually get the car going and pick up Timo for the trip along the way. Everything went pretty smoothly after that. We made a stop at Hüngse Raststätte and made it to the hotel, where we were met with a somewhat unpleasant surprise. We're in the hotel, but there's something happening. Fire alarm is going off. Can we get any moments of rest? Oh my god. Woo! Once outside, we tried to find the others as soon as possible, as we had not even been able to meet them properly yet. After a few minutes, we managed to find them unharmed. Of course, the only thing everyone was talking about was how to beat certain matchups in the tournament tomorrow. Wrapped in blankets, we tried to keep ourselves warm until we got the green light to return back inside. So we actually survived the fire situation, and right now we're just back in our room, chilling, meeting the guys in the lobby. In the lobby downstairs, we tested some stomping tantrum mechanics. It does not double in power after hitting it into a protect, and we could finally relax. Until the morrow came. A regional tournament is made up of 3 main categories. We have the video game championships, the one on my channel is focused on, and which I love to compete in. There is the trading card game, where players from the region compete against each other with their own real-life deck of Pokemon cards. And we have the Pokemon Go category, for the mobile gamers. Before the first round starts, there's nothing better than just waiting in anticipation alongside your friends. Hi, so this is my round 1 opponent. So what's your name?
Hi, my name is Fahad Qureshi, also known as Dogsy.
Very nice. That's your Twitter handle as well?
Dogsy, but this was
Dogsy, okay, very nice. What are you hoping to avoid this tournament?
I'm not keen on the Indeedee Armrage lead, but more than anything, I would hate to see Annihilate.
Nice, I hope you dodge it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, you too, good luck.
Fahad managed to beat me quite convincingly. So there I was, starting off with a negative record again. Luckily, everyone around the venue was so nice that the result of the first round never even bothered me. Then, when we were all discussing our first games, someone approached our group. Hi, somebody just approached me from Italy. What's your name?
I'm Matteo Simonetti. I'm from Italy, as I said. I had my first round ever at a regional. And yeah, it was against Kass, so
that's a very tough one. How did it go? How did it go for you?
Went pretty bad in terms of like win-loss, of course, because I lost all of the 2 games, unfortunately. It was tough. It was pretty close in the second one, even though like I'm not even able to attempt a win against Kass. But it was cool. It was my first ever match at the regional, and it was very fun.
Very nice, man. Good luck for the rest of the tournament, and
Thank you.
hope you get some nice matchups.
Thank you very much.
The great thing about regional events is that there's people visiting from all over the continent. The event was even big enough to have its own stream matches. Of course, this is where all the sweaty gamers would love to play, including myself. As you might have noticed, I do quite like being on a screen. And speaking of streams... Hi, I'm with a very nice cosplayer over here.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Schneechen on Instagram and Twitter if you want to
Very
subscribe.
Nice. Guys, everybody should subscribe to her. Also, did you play this event or are you not playing?
I'm just here for fun. I'm a player girl and my boyfriend is competing in this tournament and I'm just cosplaying because I love it.
Very nice, very nice. How are you liking it so far?
I feel it's really amazing. It's really big and I didn't know that it could be so big.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But I'm the only cosplayer, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's actually one of the biggest regionals ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
like it's about 600, 700 people in the video game only.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think it's an experience. I think you should try it. Of course. Why not? It's really big. That's amazing.
Very good, thank you. Have a lot of fun today and see you around.
Thank you.
It was time for lunch and a bit of sightseeing. Whenever I'm in Germany, I always try to eat either currywurst or bratwurst, but as soon as we got something that was similar to that, it was already time to return to the venue. Feeling refreshed by being outside for a minute and having something to eat, we were ready to go at it again. Once again, it was proven that being freshly energized is good for results, as I finally started winning rounds. So I'm actually going 3-3 right now. Nothing is lost. We can still go 6-3, hopefully get some points, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, we made a new group picture, made arrangements for dinner, and analyzed day one with each other. Hey Katie, how did your run go today?
Well, made day 2, went 7-2, which is absolutely amazing. I didn't even expect that of myself.
Congrats.
My first ever regional, which is crazy.
Amazing, dude. Amazing. And what was your matchups like? Did you manage to have a good matchup against many teams, or?
Yeah, I think Katarine, for the most part, had really carried most of my matches. It was really underrated, I'd say, because like it can snipe a Moongus, it can snipe a lot of different things, and like Tusk, etc. And Trick Room is really underrated, I think, in this meta. I didn't face any side spam, which is kind of crazy, or a lot of Dondozo, Mouse Ape, a lot of those matchups, and Roaring Moon really came through with that with Dragon Dance. Big shout out to Sander for making the team an absolutely amazing player. I wish he could be here today. But,
Well, thank you so much for your report, and I hope you get some results tomorrow.
I'll try my best, man. I'm gonna get some sleep today, and yeah, thank you very much.
Good night, man.
Good night.
So, to celebrate our successes that day, we actually went for a beer together with old friends and new. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was very cute. So today was really awesome. I actually got to meet new people, somebody from Italy, some people from Sweden that I already know, but I finally got to meet again after like 3 years of Corona. And I managed to go 5-4, which means that I actually went positive after starting pretty badly. With a 1-2, 1-3, stuff like that. We managed to pull through, almost getting the 6-3, almost being in contention for points, even though my resistance probably wouldn't have allowed for that. But all in all, it's a pretty good day. 6 Dutch people actually play in day 2, which is amazing to me. We've grown so much as a community. As you could have seen in my previous vlog, the Dutch local community is really growing at the moment. But it's not just the Dutch local community, it's like the entire community around the world. VGC is growing. And I think that's one of the things that I really want to do with these vlogs as well, is just let people know how fun it is to go to these events, meet people, play your favorite game, being competitive, you know, getting some glory in the game that you love. And yeah, it's just a wholesome experience altogether. And it's definitely something that I never would have wanted to miss in my entire life. So let's see how day 2 goes. And I really hope that a Dutch person can win it all. But of course, that's going to be pretty difficult because there will be so many good players, like world's level players competing. It's going to be like a mini World Championships tomorrow. So I hope everything goes well, and other than that, I'm going to wish you a good night, and I'll see you in the next transition. Hey boss,
Hey Koen.
you have made day 2, that's very exciting.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel about it?
I'm pretty nervous for today. Yesterday didn't really go as well as I'd hoped. I really want to make it far this tournament. And I hope that I can achieve that.
Very nice. Are there some people you would rather avoid this day?
Not really people, but mainly teams. Like Alex Soto as a person that I'd like to avoid, but because of his team. So basically Armrouge and Didi I'd like to avoid, Mausafe I'd like to avoid, and some pro-offensive variants with Gothitelle I'd like to avoid. So mainly I'm hoping to just have some good games today, and then if the result is also good because of it, that would be very nice.
Very nice. So basically you want to avoid hyper offense, maybe Alex Soto,
Yes, and
something like that, yeah, Mausafe. And are there some people you would rather like to play? Like people you would like to play you have never played before or something like that?
I think there are a lot of good players. I like to face very good players because that's always just exciting, but no name in particular from what I've seen on the day 2 list.
Nice. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Just try to get them all.
Yes, I will try. I will do my best.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
There was something else waiting for Bas, something which had already happened to him in a previous regional.
What's going on?
I am playing on stream.
We're looking at Bas van der Heijden with a team of Iron Hands, Among Us, Arcanine, Pelipin, Fluttermane and Roaring Moon. Arcanine on the opponent's end switches in with Intimidate, lowering Pelipin's attack. But reading his switch, Bas erases all stat changes on the field with Haze. He's back to neutral. This also means Make It Rain will fire at full power again. Its special attack drops, and Bas has anticipated his survivor too, as he goes for a Pollen Puff on his Pelipin to cover for the suffered damages. He's now in a very healthy position to be dangerous and clutch the game in his favor. Let's go, boss. Let's fucking go. After a very good day 2, these people made it into the top 8. In the end, Marcus Statter would end up winning the tournament with an Iron Jugulus. The tournament had finished, and we were now all ready to take the trip back home. With new friends made and old friends met, there was nothing but wins all around for our crew, but of course some results were especially commendable. It was time to fire up my trusty rusty convertible and start preparing for whatever lies in the future. It wasn't that long until the next major event would come around, the London International Championships. I can't wait what adventures lie ahead of us there, as we will all be returning to the competitive stage to chase that world's invitation. Some thoughts crossed my mind. Was my team choice correct? What would Regulation C be like? How do Shuckles procreate? I mean, who's that Pokemon? Subscribe and like this video so these questions will be answered during the next adventure in London.